weather just picture perfect for the festival and any plans that you might have outdoors. Temperatures currently still in the upper 60s, even lower 70s. Right now we're sitting at 67 degrees in Fort Myers, 68 coming in for Lehigh. Palmdale, actually our warmest location, currently sitting at 71 degrees. So as you're out and about this evening, I'm expecting mostly clear skies at 8 and 9 o'clock, then partly cloudy skies thereafter. Notice your temperatures, though, they're going to stay fairly mild, dropping into the upper 50s as we take you into the overnight time frame. As for this afternoon, we hit those highs in the lower 70s. And unfortunately, we're not going to be anywhere close to the 70s the next several days. However, by midweek next week, that's when we'll see those temperatures return to average. Of course, all eyes on this powerhouse of a storm system on its way. Let's take you live outside right now. What a beautiful way, though, to wrap up the week. It's the warmest day of the week, so it's appropriate. Fort Myers this afternoon hitting 74 degrees, bringing us this gorgeous sunset as we look live from the Margaritaville Beach Resort. But those clouds will continue to increase, and by tomorrow morning, we're going to be tracking widespread scattered showers across southwest Florida, all associated with this particular cold front. Yet another storm system moving through over the weekend. Now, on the northern side of it, again, it's a coastal low, so it's tapping into a lot of moisture from both the Gulf as well as the Atlantic, combining with that cold Canadian air and setting parts of the two Virginias into the Carolinas up for the potential for some heavy snowfall, even stretching into northeast Georgia. At least for our friends to the north, it's going to stay in the form of snow and they don't have to worry about any ice. As for us, we're going to be tracking those scattered rain showers. So for tomorrow morning, as we help you kick off your weekend, this is what we're expecting. Temperatures will continue to hold fairly steady, at least for the first half of the day, in the upper 50s. But as you're out and about, do keep that rain gear on standby. Scattered rain becoming more and more likely. And as soon as that front comes through your neighborhood, you're going to feel it. Those wind gusts will be picking up pretty swiftly. Gusts in the afternoon upwards of 40 miles per hour. So by 12 noon, showers are generally off toward our south. In that front's wake, that much cooler, drier air will be building in from the northwest. And as we take you into the evening hours, we'll still have some isolated rain showers expected. But here's what's interesting. And for anybody from the north, especially in our Great Lakes, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is almost like a lake-enhanced snow shower. So you have cold Canadian air rushing over relatively warm Gulf waters. And that's what helps to produce the potential for a flurry or two tomorrow night. So Saturday night into early Sunday morning between midnight, 7 a.m. If we were to see an isolated flurry, it would likely be right along the coastline. So to the west of I-75, farther inland is just way too dry. But if you are right on the coastline, especially farther northward, so coastal Sarasota, coastal Lee, even coastal Charlotte counties, that's where we have the best chance of seeing an isolated flurry or two. But even our high resolution model here painting in the potential for a flurry close to Naples and Marco Island. So definitely something we'll be keeping an eye on, but no accumulation is expected. Otherwise, the big story, of course, will be those frigid temperatures that will be building in on the backside of that system. And look at these wind gusts tomorrow afternoon, expecting winds upwards of 36 miles per hour. So those winds will be driving in bitterly cold temperatures, extreme cold warnings in effect for DeSoto, eastern Charlotte, Glades, as well as Hendry. You see the freeze warnings there in purple, our coastal communities under those cold weather advisories. All of us Sunday morning starting off with wind chills below freezing and in the teens farther inland. So as for tomorrow morning, we're in the upper 40s and lower 50s as we gear up for that storm system. Tomorrow afternoon around 62 degrees with falling temperatures. And again, it will stay windy through the weekend. A cold start for your Sunday. Records in some places. High temperatures Sunday afternoon only in the lower 50s.